Should I get the net? You got it? Joel's got a big one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good job.
Good boy.
That's a double up, baby. Joel Harris,
Hey, Kirby.
what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Boy,
too.
I tell you what, I've never seen a bright yellow brand new boat like that.
Well, 2012 GM color.
What?
2012 General Motors Corvette yellow.
Corvette yellow War Eagle boat. Man, it is absolutely gorgeous. And speaking of gorgeous, I love this church you've brought me to.
Well, actually, this is the visitor center and management office for the Corps.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, I didn't think it was actually a church, but the management office, and what is it they do here?
Well, they issue permits, take care of all the things that happen here, the functions, and also they've got a visitor center that's got a whole 3D map of the waterway system off the Tennessee River to the Gulf Coast.
Wow. So this is Bay Springs Lake, is
Bay
that
Springs
correct?
Lake.
And it's got crappie in it, right?
It's got a lot of crappie.
A lot of crappie. Boy, I like that devilish grin you just gave me there. So what kind of crappie we going to catch, and what's the presentation?
Well, we're going fish habitat mostly with light line
Okay.
and trout magnets.
Trout magnets, okay.
Yeah, and we're going to tip them with a slab bite.
Yeah.
And it's clear lake, so we catch a lot of black crappie.
Okay, great. Light line, light presentation, light
Right.
tackle. And is that because of the clarity of this
Yes,
lake?
absolutely.
All right. So you're going to take me in and show me that 3D model?
Yes, let's do it.
And then we're going to catch some crappie?
Then we're going to go catch some
Dude,
crappie.
you have kind of a strange confidence about you. I think we're going to have a good day.
We're going to have a good day.
All right, let's do it.
All right. See.
Joel Harris. I gotta tell you, this is one of the most unique setup boats I've ever seen. I like this.
Well, it was actually designed for side pulling, but I love brush pile fishing out of it
Yeah.
because I can fish, my customers fish, I get right over top of the brush pile. Everybody's sitting there fishing.
And the neat thing about this setup is nobody has an advantage, because I feel like if you're at the front of the boat, you have an advantage.
Exactly.
Where if you're just level where you're at and where I'm gonna be, boom, you're just fishing right here, I assume, in
Right.
front of us.
Exactly.
Very cool. Got a little hummingbird action there. We're gonna get on these brush piles, and boy, that is a pretty slick mount you have right there. What is that exactly?
Cornfield crappie gear.
Cornfield crappie gear.
The toughest mounts in the business, I believe, and they're made right here in the USA in the state of Kentucky. Mark Riddle and Paula, they own the company, and they just got a lot of wonderful products.
Quality stuff. Well, I can definitely tell. I mean, that's not coming off, is it?
No, it's not moving. It's there.
Cornfield crappie. Do they have a website?
Yes, they do. Cornfieldcrappiegear.com.
All right, I'm gonna check that out. Joel, tell me a little bit about these reels that you have mounted on these B&M poles.
Well, they're just a trigger spin reel. It's easier for customers to use, to learn to use. It's never fished, and the handles can change from either side. So there you go.
Pretty helpful in your guide business, huh?
It is, absolutely.
So tell me what we're going to be doing today.
We're going to be fishing brush piles.
Yeah, and it looks like those are some pretty good brush piles with a lot of markings on them.
Oh, yeah.
And what are we going to be dropping down in there?
Trout magnets, brother.
Trout magnets?
Tip with slab bites.
You mean crappie magnets?
trout magnets?
Trout magnets.
Trout magnets.
Why is that?
Small.
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 We're
I believe
downsizing.
it's downsizing, brother.
Downsizing for crappie. Okay, I'm ready to give it a shot. Looks like there's some fish on there. Let's do it, Joel Harris.
Let's do it, brother.
So Joel, I actually fished with these Trout Magnets with Jeff Smith on a trout river in Missouri called Roaring River.
Right.
And I have never seen in my entire life of fishing a bait so efficient at catching its target species, trout. And now here we are sawing away at the crappie population of this lake. What do you think it is?
I think the downsizing in a clear lake is one thing.
Yeah.
But the style of the
those little wiggling appendages there on the bait.
you know, the straight tail and the split in the tail.
Yeah. There's something to it. But when I saw how effective this bait was catching trout, I mean, I immediately knew that, you know, he's on to something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, 3 casts, 3 fish.
3 casts, 3 fish.
3 casts, 3 fish.
You a good one?
He's okay. He's okay.
About 4.
This is my 3rd one. Come on in here. You got a big one?
About 3, yeah.
We literally caught our limit of trout at Roaring River, which is 4. We caught 8 fish in about 6 minutes. It was every cast.
Yeah, I watched.
You watched
the
that
show.
video?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we're on it.
We're on it?
Yeah.
All right, let's catch one. Here we go. Oh, there you got one on the other one. Boy, that didn't take long now, did it?
Small fish, but
Small fish. Hey, little black crappie.
good for the future.
Yeah, not bad for the first 30 seconds of being here. Who would you say is your main inspiration for this crappie passion you share?
My grandfather.
Your grandfather. Boy, I get that a lot. Grandparents, with Kent Driscoll, it was his grandma. And with everybody else, it's been their grandpa or their grandma. And I got one. Bingo, bango, bongo. Oh, almost call that a double, Joel.
It was close, wasn't it?
Even on the phone, you're catching it. I got one. Bing bang.
It'd be bigger.
Still, man, 2 fish with under a minute. How fun would that be for kids?
Absolutely awesome.
How often do you get the pleasure of guiding parents and their families?
Quite often, it's pretty neat.
Pretty neat. Something about teaching the kids to fish, and they don't care the size. You know what I mean?
No, they don't. They
No.
just want to catch fish.
Yeah, I got nothing. Woo, baby!
That's an eater there.
That's an eater?
I believe so.
What's the size got to be?
9 inches.
Oh, 9 inches. Okay.
Grab that green board right there.
We got to. Oh, we're gonna keep some of these.
Yeah, we're gonna cook.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I can get it. I get it. You know what? He's barely there. He coming to the party. There you go. Bing bang. Got a fish?
No. let her down a little too deep, brother.
Yeah. I think you better try a white and chartreuse, Joel. That's a nicer fish here.
That's great.
Either that or a snake in the tail.
Checking.
Checking. Holy mackerel, he's 10.
Look at you.
What am I thinking? What am I thinking?
White chartreuse.
They're liking that white chartreuse. I always have good luck with that white chartreuse.
You're gonna keep on out to change that pink white chartreuse. Wearing me out.
Whoa! Hey! Bluegill.
Bye-bye, G.
Nice.
That's a good eating size.
Yeah. Woo! Catching the monsters, Joel.
I hear you.
There's got to be a big one in there. You know?
This brush pile a lot of times holds a lot of smaller fish. We've got some habitats, some mossback habitat to go ahead.
Yeah.
And some other stuff that usually holds little bigger fish. I just wanted to hit this one first.
Heck yeah. Well, they're nice. Maybe. No.
I love doing this.
Yeah.
I just do. I love this.
It's like a mental massage.
Yeah, and you know, here's the thing of it. We're not doing a live scope. We're just pulling up and fishing.
Yeah.
And don't misunderstand. I've got a live scope on my other boat, but it's different.
Yeah. It's like you can breathe.
Yeah.
You know, I find myself on that live scope, and don't get me wrong, I love it. I'm
yeah,
sponsored
you get all
by.
tensed up, oh, you know what I mean?
But when I'm done fishing, I'm sometimes exhausted because I forget to breathe. You know, because it's so exciting. But this is like, my gosh, you can soak in the beauty. You can hang out with your friends. You can get a little tug on your line every now and then. I love it. In a Corvette yellow boat.
Ready?
Catch and release.
Man, what about breakfast this morning, Sparks?
Hey, the Sparks family, they got a monopoly going on. They got
Yeah.
that incredible little bed and breakfast,
Yep.
which is basically a house that they've divided into two. And then they got the family restaurant right there next door.
Yeah, and also they, on the other end of town, they got the old country store, which smokes meats, has gas, fishing tackle. They've got Leland Lures products in there. They got B&M poles in there.
Do they?
Yep,
Wow.
sure enough.
I'm liking this.
Serve a large breakfast
Yeah,
and a great dinner.
yeah. I'm liking this Sparks family more and more. Thank you, Sparks, for the discount on the lodging, too. I sincerely appreciate it. That's a gorgeous little apartment.
Yeah, it's an awesome place to stay.
Yeah. We'll leave a link right here. Check out the Sparks. Oh, missed it. Check out the Sparkses at this number right here. And everybody was so friendly. What a wonderful community to live in. How big is this city? Belmont? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, Belmont. We're a small town. We've got 20-something hundred population.
27. Okay.
I think 27 our population.
Yeah.
I might be wrong on
Come on, Joel, get a third one. Come on, Joel, get a third one. Oh, there we go. That's definitely an eater.
Absolutely.
That's pretty impressive, Joel. I've never seen a man get his own double on 2 poles that quick. Got cat-like reflexes.
I've done this quite a few years.
You've done this quite a few years. Speaking of cat-like reflexes, man, that tour you did today for the Tennessee waterways, that was pretty impressive. I could not believe all the wildlife, including bobcat and coyote and fox and turkey, quail. I mean, it was just a cornucopia of wildlife. What a sportsman paradise.
Yeah, and a lot of times out there on the lake, we'll see deer or turkey, and we've got quite a few bald eagles. I don't know if we'll see any today.
Yeah. I saw snakes too.
Yeah.
Rattlesnakes.
Yep. And we don't see too many rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
I don't know that in the years I've fished here, I've only seen one rattlesnake actually out on the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And Indians used to live
Yes,
here.
this is actually Tishomingo County on the east side of the lake and Prentice County on the west side.
Yeah.
And Tishomingo County is named after Chief Tishomingo.
Tishomingo, Chief Tishomingo.
And we have a town right here on the south end of the lake, the north end of the lake, that's Tishomingo City, or, small town.
Uh-huh. Well, this is weird, Joe. We haven't had a bite in 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Maybe that boat that just drove by us spooked him. Oh, I spoke too soon.
See there? Well, that's a eater, I believe. I don't know, maybe not.
It do live. We can't even get a nugget off him. 9 inches, right?
Yep. I'm keeping up with how many we catch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's pretty good first stop, 15 fish off it. I know they're
We've
not
caught 15 fish
off
already?
of this first spot.
That's cool. Well,
And that wasn't counting the bluegill.
I feel sorry.
That's just crappie.
I feel sorry for your friends. They said they've been fishing all day and only caught 20.
Yeah, well.
You don't give them all your secrets, do you?
Correct.
There you go. Maybe a nicer fish. Good black crappie. Ooh, I got one. Yeah, those are solid 10.5-inch crappie there.
Oh, Kirby.
Put them in the boat.
This is good fish.
Check the net. You got it? Oh, we got a big one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good job.
Good one. Like today, I've got mine and yours.
Ooh, here's a nice
and
fish.
then I've got the total we've caught. Oh yeah, bring it. That's the kind we come after, ain't it, brother?
Yes, sir. That's good. Solid 13. You wasn't getting off with that Crappie Magnet.
Nope.
Boom! Beautiful fish. Crappie magnets. Actually, trout magnets. Tell you what, man, you're making me rethink my game. You know what I mean? Because I always use crappie magnets. My lake is very similar to this. Maybe if I downsize the bait, you know?
Hey, try it. It doesn't hurt. Try it.
Doesn't hurt to
and
try.
Look, when fish are finicky, I'm really going to go to light line and trout magnets. Sometimes I go down to 2 pound leader.
Yeah.
Another good fish.
Easy, buddy. Easy, buddy. You're going to a party. No need to act so wild. Yeah, I'll take a Coke. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
What's that?
These coolers are great. These little Engel dry box coolers.
Well, you got your lunch packed in there?
Yeah, man. They'll hold like 4 20-ounce drinks, ice, and then you can put a couple of sandwiches and a snack or two in them.
Very cool. They make a pretty good minnow bucket, too,
They
don't
make an awesome minnow bucket. And a cooler.
And a cooler.
All right, here's the drink.
Oh my goodness, yeah, little Debbie. Sparkling shrub. Unicorns. Oh.
What'd I tell you about laying it down?
Yeah, don't ever lay it down.
No, lay it down.
No, lay it down.
They like it laid down.
I'm eating my little Debbie catching crappie with Joel Harris. Joel, tell them about your guide service.
Joel Harris Fishing, guide here on Bay Springs Lake,
Yeah.
Pickwick Lake, and some of the BCDA lakes.
Yeah.
Phone number 662-424-2551.
You got a website? You on
I do.
Facebook?
JoelHarrisFishing.com and also on Facebook.
All right. I suggest getting some Trout Magnets and some Little Debbie snack cakes. Ooh, yeah. What do you got, Joel? Oh, nice crappie. Nice crappie. That's a 12-incher, isn't it? Show that to that camera behind you there. Lower it and smile a little bit. There you go. I just missed one messing around with you, darn it. Did you? Oh, they're in here. Here, let me see. Look at the one I caught. Nice. I had a heck of a thump, actually. You got one? Lock us on this position. So Joel, can you tell the people how you know you're at the right depth? Because you're doubling up and you're catching fish right and left. I got one.
Great.
But how do you tell you're at the right depth?
Well, I know my length of my rod.
Uh-huh.
So, like, say this rod.
Yeah.
Brush pile's about 10 foot deep.
Right.
This rod's 12 foot. So
Okay.
I lay it right there. My rod tip, when it's out of the boat, is about 2 foot out of the water.
Okay.
So, and if I want to go down a little deeper, I know it's 3 foot from the first high.
Okay. So that's basically 12
Right,
foot.
and you just have to judge that by each.
Those
The
little.
length of your rod that you prefer using. You understand?
I got you.
What you using, a 5.5?
I'm using a 6 foot, and what I'm doing is I know we're at 18 feet, so I'm just counting down
Right.
to about 16, and then stopping my bail, and then just holding it still. They want it still, don't they?
Yeah, they want it still, and that's the reason I lay them down. Like this is 8-foot rod. There's 11, 14. Don't want to go a little deeper. 17 foot.
And you're right
You're
there.
2 foot, basically from the end of the rod to the water, so your bait's about 15 foot deep.
I got it. No wonder you're doing pretty good over there.
How many fish you think we ought to keep to cook for supper?
Well, it depends on what we're cooking for supper. What are we having?
Man, we're gonna have some surf and turf.
Surf and turf?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna do some smoked crappie.
Smoked
and have
crappie.
a filet mignon along with it, brother.
Steak and fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not leaving Mississippi. So, how do you smoke the crappie?
Well, I scale them, then fillet them, fillet the bone out, put butter on it, different seasonings, a little lemon, put it in a smoker with hickory wood.
Yeah.
Man, they are fine.
Oh, Miss Mark. That sounds delicious.
See, I done got you excited about eating and you missed that fish.
I know it. I'm thinking how that's going to taste. Hickory smoked crappie. I love it. All right, everybody. I'm with Sonia and Joel, and I'm about to take my first bite of baked, or actually not baked, smoked crappie. So I'm very excited about this. Here we go. Oh. That's restaurant grade. Texture is perfect. Flavoring is phenomenal. We're gonna have to bring that back over here. That's delicious. Thank you guys so much, Joel. I can't thank you for this hospitality. You went above and beyond, and Sonia, thank you so much for letting us invade your home. Everybody out there watching Fish Eat Live, you've got to try smoked crappie. Phenomenal. Thank you, Joel. Got it.
You need another one?
Yes, I do. Thank you so much for watching Fish Eat Live. Our mission is to demonstrate the benefits of the Fish Eat Live lifestyle. We look forward to educating, entertaining, and attracting you to the healthy lifestyle of the great outdoors. We're definitely going to have some wholesome family fun on the water every Sunday at 6 p.m. So hit that subscription and that notification bell because we want you to come be a part of this.